Welcome back to Middle-earth Quest. It's Aometh, his turn, and he is currently up here in the Woodland Realm, and he is actually, the first step of the hero phase is the rest step, and actually he is going to rest. So let's go over to his play area, and I'll show you how resting works. Alright, so we're over here with Aometh's play area. Now, resting, normally, if you're not at a stronghold, a free people stronghold, you can't take your damage pool out of here. You can't do it in the wilderness. You can if you're Bearivore, because that's a special ability. But since Eometh is at a free people stronghold, the Woodland Realm, he's able to take his damage pool, his rest pool, and his one card that's in his life pool, shuffle them all together, and now he has rested. So he's had a nice rest, the Woodland Realm, and now he's got a big, nice life pool. He's got a whole bunch of cards in his hand, and that was his rest step. Now when you do a rest step, the leftmost token, Sauron token, moves one space to the right. Now there's two of them, so I'm just going to roll a die, and we'll see which one of them is going to move. Because at this point, the heroes wouldn't know which one to move because they don't know which plots Sauron has in hand. But we know, of course. So let's roll a die and we'll randomly move one of those two leftmost tokens. Alright, so up at the top of the board, we have the black helmet token, we have the ring token. They're both at the start space. 1, 2, 3 is the black token's going to move. 4, 5, 6, the ring token's going to move. And we'll just randomly throw a die down. So it looks like the ring token will move one space to the right towards the finale. Alright, Aometh has his turn to do. He has 2 favor. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8. He has 9 cards. So let's figure out what he wants to do. Alright, so now would be the ambush step. But of course he's in a free people stronghold, so there will be no ambushing going on there. Okay, he is going to start moving. Now, we have our major plot going on at Mount Gundabad. We have 2 Sauron cards to play. One we can't play because it's a 6. We can't play that till stage 2. We could play Dark Promises, play at the start of combat. So if we have a combat happening on Aometh's turn, we'll be able to play that card if we so desire. So let's go ahead, and we're going to have Aometh moving. And he's taken a look at all of his cards. He's made his decision. He only has 2 favor. We have got this blocked off with monsters and perilous locations. Same with perilous, perilous, perilous for Aometh. So Aometh is actually going to be heading south. So he's going to play 1 card. He'll play this card. Because he has a horse, he can play any card. So we have 2 there. He can just play 1 card. Oh, he's not going that. He's going to Lake Esgaroth first, and then we have a 4 here, but he's going to go ahead and play a forest card to just be able to play 1 card to move down here. So he moves to the Blight. Then he has a 4 there, so, or not a 4, a 2. So he'll just play any 1 card. So he'll just play this 1 card to move to the South Eaves. From there, he's going to do some rethinking and see where else he's going to head. We as Sauron got quite a bit going on here. We have our second plot happening down here. We do have Theoden here, and he's getting kind of close to that. So maybe that's where he's headed. Let's continue on with his moves. And so he is going to spend, let's have a look here. He'll spend any 1 card. He'll just spend this one because he has this rotten horse. So that would have been 2 cards, but 1 because he has a horse. Eometh Mule. Now Eometh Mule only has 1 influence in there, Sauron influence. He has a wisdom of 2. So we do not have more influence in the space than he has wisdom, so it is not perilous for him. So we don't have he doesn't have to go through a peril there. He's got another move to make. He's going to be spending his mountain card to move from Eometh Mule to Amon Hen. And from Amon Hen, he will then just spend 1 card. He'll spend this card here, which happens to be that symbol anyway, to go over here and have an encounter with Theoden. So he will have an encounter with Theoden. He has 2 favor, so he will... I mean, he already has a horse, so Theoden can either give him a horse, so he doesn't need 2 horses. Actually, he could have 2 horses and trade 1 horse to Beravor. But he's going to go ahead and grab the 2 favor. So that will then give him a total of 4 favor. And you can see where that's headed. Alright, he's got some more decisions to make as to where he wants to go from here. So let me rethink where Eometh's off to, and then we'll see. Alright, Aometh, going to spend just 1 more card to move to Edoras. So he had a chat with Theoden, and now he's moved to Edoras. And at Edoras, he will end all of his movements. And that's going to be it. So he's done everything he wants to do. He's got 2 cards left in hand. So now he's on to the encounter step. So I'm going to back the camera out. We're going to be grabbing encounter cards for the Free People Stronghold, and he'll have an encounter. And yes, relatively short episode, but it is what it is. Alright, we're going to grab a 3. Again, I'm just going to shuffle these up, and we're going to grab 3. And these are the ones that were left. They're doing a lot of encounters at Free People Strongholds. There's supposed to be good stuff in there for them, but let's hope it's not. Alright, here we go. Let's see which one applies. So he is currently in Edoras. Minas Tirith, nope. Fornost, nope. Erebor, no. So they all get discarded, and he gets nothing. The grand total of nothing. And of course we couldn't play any of our Sauron cards because we don't have 6. Obviously we can't play that one. And we couldn't play Dark Promises because there was no combat. Alright. I think that's going to be it then. That was the end of Aometh's turn. Like I said, I'm just doing 1 full turn an episode. Sometimes they'll be 20 minutes long. Sometimes they'll be 8 minutes long. And I don't know why he didn't go and grab more of this, but he is currently sitting with 4. He has 4 favor. And we have a plot down here, but we also have this nice guy in the way, which is the Black Serpent, Lord of Harad. And he's pretty mean and tough. Alright, going to back camera up. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well that's going to wrap up our episode for today. It was relatively short. Eometh did a lot of travel. Boy, that guy can move when he has a horse. He can go an awful long way. So he's sitting there with 4 favor. I guess he couldn't make it up here. He would have had to go through a lot of pain and suffering. That's what we had set up as the Sauron player. So he decided to go down here and check out Theoden and hang around Edoras instead. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Middle-earth Quest. That was Eometh taking his turn. Up tomorrow will be Beravor. He's currently sitting with 2 favor. Beravor is currently way up here in the North Downs. So we don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to make a run for Mount Gundabad? I don't know. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 7 cards. Well, I hope he does make a run. And there we go. Alright, that's going to be it. So I hope you join me tomorrow for Baravor's turn. We'll be continuing on Middle-earth Quest.